I'm Jason Klom, and this is the Comedy on Vinyl podcast. Hi everybody, Jason Klom here. I wanted to give you a quick sort of mini episode, bit of an update on the show. I know we haven't had regular episodes as much as we normally do. I think we normally get 35 to 40 episodes out a year. I try and do one a week, but it's difficult. It's not as easy as my other shows where I'm just scheduling my friends. This is a show where I try and schedule somebody new every week, and it's been proving more and more difficult. But we will have stuff coming up in the next few weeks. But in the meantime, I'm really excited to talk about the fact that I've been researching Dick Davy, and I've mentioned that before. I think in the last mini episode, I might have mentioned that we're going to have at least 2 more Dick Davy episodes, possibly more than that. Who knows? But, the more interesting information I find out, the more interesting interviews I get. And I'm going to be getting a lot more interviews about him for the thing that I'm working on now. I'm actually working for the next few weeks anyway, full-time, on just researching Dick Davy because I'm definitely writing a book about Dick Davy, but we're obviously going to try and do something with that. Obviously need to, get an agent to sell it to publishing houses, or just get a publishing house on board without an agent, whatever happens. But you kind of have to have the book finished before you do that. So, I'm right now with someone's assistance. I'm doing that full time. So I don't know if you guys are interested in the whole Dick Davy story. I just thought you'd be interested to know that that's what I'm working on, and that is why we haven't had any episodes in a bit. Still trying to schedule stuff though. So, if I don't get anybody scheduled, that kind of slows down the episodes. I might start doing standalone episodes with just me where I'm talking about records that I found. I have kind of slowed on my record buying lately, if only because of the show. I've got 600 or 700 records sitting around, of which I've listened to a quarter. And you might recall a couple years ago, I tried to do an album a day, and that didn't work out. It's because it's rough. It's rough to get through those, but I still want to try. I'm still obviously interested to see if I find any more gems in there. And I've got a few things coming my way that from some people that we can definitely review and talk about. So might do those if we don't get any guests for a bit. So that's really it. I appreciate your patience. Obviously, whenever people send me messages telling me that they really wish the shows are coming out, I feel terrible when I don't have one ready. But, it's slow going, but we will have some new episodes soon. But at least you can rest assured knowing that I am trying to get that to happen, and I'm obviously working on a book adjacent to this whole podcast. I have been working on a comedy on vinyl book slowly, basically since a few years into the show. But the Dick Davy is something very specific, and it's original research, which is so slow. I'm sure there are researchers out there being like, yeah, no shit, Jason. Yeah, it's a slow, not easy process, but I really enjoy it. And I think you'll enjoy the book once it's done. And just do please keep a lookout on for the Dick Davy episodes, because the first episode is very nearly ready. It's just going to take a while to get 1 or 2 little bits and pieces. It's so hard because I've got everything I need except for one interview, and nailing down this one interview can take forever. It's all scheduling. Anyhow, thank you guys for listening, and as always, have a good thing. Comedy on Vinyl is a production of StolenDress Entertainment. It is produced by Mike Worden and is hosted and edited by Jason Klom. Our theme song was composed and performed by Richard Levinson. You can email us at podcast@comedyonvinyl.com. You can also send snail mail to StolenDress Entertainment, P.O. Box 805, Burbank, California, 91503. Subscribe to Comedy on Vinyl on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you can find podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating and write us a review. It helps. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Comedy on Vinyl, or find everything in one place at comedyonvinyl.com. A major portion of Comedy on Vinyl has been underwritten by Stand Up Records. Please visit standuprecords.com for all your comedy needs, and tune in to the new Stand Up Records channel available on the Roku, where you can also find select episodes of this podcast. Visit StolenDress.com to listen to our other podcasts, watch videos, and imbibe freely of our multimedia content going back 15 plus years. StolenDress Entertainment.
Hey, it's my turn. Ah!